Dave, how are you and the boys feeling about this Sunday's semi-final?
Looking forward to it, feeling confident, and everybody's fit just now, which is good. So really looking forward to it. It's been a long wait since the quarter-final, so the league games are out of the way now and we can just focus on the cup game.
With the win against Kilmarnock on Saturday, that means we're going to go into the game with in good form.
We're in good form. Other than the week before, we lost a last-minute goal to Partick, which they probably deserved anyway. But we're on a good little run. I think it's 4 wins out of the last 5 and 1 draw. So getting in good form and hopefully we can turn Aberdeen over.
It's a media day at St Johnstone today ahead of the Scottish Cup semi-final. So what's going on in the background there?
I don't know what's going on there. A few boys dressed up as cricketers, but God knows what's going on. Crofty does look like a cricketer though. He's got the build of a cricketer. Look like an early Fred Flintoff there. But I don't know what's going on. They just try and do all sorts of stuff on these kind of days.
Cool. How much do you and the boys enjoy this kind of media exposure ahead of a big game?
Yeah, you don't mind it. Any kind of media at St Johnstone's is welcomed. You don't normally get too many at clubs like this. We kind of get overshadowed at times by the bigger clubs, so it's good that we're in the spotlight for a week at least.
What were the big lessons that we've learned from the previous semi-final against Aberdeen?
The big lesson is don't give away sloppy goals like we did the first 3 goals. All of them were easily preventable. I've gifted the 3rd goal away as well, which more or less ended the tie. At 2-0 you've still got a little chance of getting back in it, so really it's make sure we start better. I think it was the first couple of minutes we lost the first goal, and it's an uphill battle from there. Aberdeen are a team who, when they get ahead, they're difficult to play against the pace they've got in the counter-attack, so have to make sure we start the game properly. Did
the occasion get to St Johnstone, do you think, that day?
I don't think it was the occasion. I think it was just losing that early goal so early in the game, and we actually played pretty well after that up until the 2nd goal. We were the better team without creating too many chances. Crofty's had a chance which Jamie Langfield a good save, but other than that we didn't really create much with it, but we actually played pretty well and kept him in the final third. But again, you've got to take your chances when against teams like that, and hopefully we can do that this weekend.
It's a team we've struggled to score against. They're obviously beat as well, but there's been 6 teams in the Scottish Premiership that have beaten Aberdeen this season, so why can't we?
Oh, definitely, they're certainly not unbeatable. We can beat them if we play as well as we can, which we haven't really managed to do against them. But if we turn up and play the kind of performances we've done against like say Rosenborg, Inverness or Motherwell, then there's no doubt we can beat them. So we're looking to get into that game and get to the cup final.
There's been a few players that played recently that didn't feature in that last semi-final. Well, James Dunn, Alan Mannis, Stephen McLean. How influential can they be this weekend?
Yeah, big players for us. Obviously Alan coming back in, he's a number 1, he's a top keeper, so hopefully he can make a bit of difference. And Stephen McLean's a player that we really miss when he's not playing. He's just great at getting a hold of the ball for us, getting us up the park. His link-up play, his intelligence. He's a player that we really miss when he's not there. And thankfully he's back as well, and Dunny's come in and done a great job since he's been here. He's given us a little lift. Was obviously lost Murray Davison through injury, so he's come in and took over his spot. As I suppose he's done great.
On sports scene at the weekend, Stephen Anderson was getting likened to Neymar. What was your take on his goal?
I think he's taking that a bit far. To be fair, he's done well. He's made that run a couple of times across the front man, and thankfully for him, they've never had men in the post the 2 games he's scored. So, but it was a great wee finish, I suppose. Ando's got that. He's got these daft bendy legs that he can just stick in oppositions. He's in little boxes in training as well. He's always. I think he's left-footed as well. I think Ando doesn't realise he's left-footed. I think he'd have got a move by now if he realised he was left-footed instead of right. But it's a good goal from him. His celebrations are awful though. It's proper 1960s stuff the era Ando should have been playing in. His celebration run away, just jumped with one hand in the air. He's got the Bobby Charlton sweep over on that as well, so he should have played in the 60s.
Just finally, it's obviously 130 years in St Johnstone's history. We've never qualified for a Scottish Cup final. Is this going to be our season?
It is going to be a year. I firmly believe that. I think I've just got that feeling that we will do it this time. So hopefully, as the fans have waited long enough, obviously none of them have ever seen St Johnstone in the cup final. So hopefully they can turn out in their numbers and back us in this semi-final, and I'm sure we'll get the result for them.